people in the world, those who believe they're too kind and those that know better, are at the heart of our business. And what we try to do is show people why pre-employment screening from a third party works. These are the things that we do. We don't do drugs or medical. It's not our services. But we do these things, and education and certification verification is very, very key and very, very fraudulent all over here. But oral reference checking produces the highest value for an employer as an extra piece of the puzzle. Who uses third-party screeners? 90% of Fortune 500 companies, probably 94. Global companies with HR headquarters in other regions like here. We have some clients that have the authority to hire here, but their HR departments in the United States or in Australia or other places, and they want to make sure due diligence is being done so that the local hiring manager gets it right. In Hong Kong, growing numbers of SMEs are starting to do it, and I'll show you some of the stats, but the issue for you is you don't want to be the employer of choice for all the bad guys, as more and more people do pre-employment screening. Here's what we've learned. 62% admit to exaggerating resumes, 33% a lot, and we found in this market, before we started, 80 to 90% of the references weren't being checked. The diplomas and degrees and certification, that industry has been fueled because HR asked for a copy and they put it in the file. So when they found out these fake degrees were bad, they said, could you give me your transcript? Well, people are now producing the fake transcript. Then they asked for the student visas, fake. They asked for the proof of tuition payment, all fake. There's a guy, our client went back to Toronto, sent me an article last December. It was in the Toronto Sun, or Star. And I didn't have a chance to read it until the weekend, and it was about the guy who sells degrees for the Asia market, who owns his own place in Toronto, only has a bachelor's degree, got a nice car, and he'll give you anything. He'll give you the watermark on the paper, he'll give you the seal, the envelope, everything. So when you pass this over to the people that are checking it, you're just helping his business. And the more you ask for, the richer he got. And very sadly, he just beat the criminal charges. Not that he had a good lawyer, but Canada has some very difficult entry problems when the police arrive. The myth is that we only need to do this for senior jobs. And we structure price packages for clients that allow you to do it for a lot more than that. The case is about this. The past is prologue. The best predictor of past success, or future behavior, is the past. And what better way to do it than to ask people? And interviews are proven to be the worst predictor of managerial success over anything. And yet that's the one tool we rely upon. Or a few other personality surveys, all of which are good, and all of which are important pieces, but nothing outperforms what are the referees saying. And we even have, when we start with a new client, we even have people that will list all the people they defrauded. PricewaterhouseCoopers, the Global Economic Crime Survey, shows that Hong Kong has the highest levels consistently of unreported economic crime, even more so than China. Myths that people won't talk. Well, people do talk. The other myth is that people, if they've been defrauded, won't tell you. They'll lose face. Not true. Privacy issues, yes there are. And everything we do is ethical. Everything we do is consent. And we only require information necessary to do the task. And the other one, the criminal records in Hong Kong can't be accessed for employment persons. They can, but it's a complex process. You've got to talk to us.